Okay, this is a battle between me and Maxz from O&M Forums. He's led with Fortress, I've led with Hitmontop. I can't really hurt him that much, and he's probably just going to set up Stealth Rock or Spikes or something. So I go to Donphan, since he can't hurt me and I can just Rapid Spin. I used Knockoff just to catch something, and it worked out quite well because I knocked off his Drifloon or Drifblim, I forget which one it is, his berry, so he can't pass that boost. It's very nice. I was expecting him to sub on the switch, but he calm-minded, so I was kind of thinking that maybe he didn't have substitute. Unfortunately, he used it then instead, and I had to waste a turn. So he's probably going to start calm-minding again then, and trying to pass it to someone. So I'll just go with the Zen Headbutt. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite break his substitute with one, but I should definitely manage it this time. Yeah, and the substitute goes down. Now his Porygon Z is going to be monstrously powerful at the moment, but I should be able to take at least one tri-attack. Yeah, and now I used Thunder Wave just to try and slow him down a bit, stall, but unfortunately he's holding a Lumberry, so I got a bit unlucky there, but nothing I can really do. So instead I'll go over to my Hitmontop to revenge kill it. I'll start with Fake Out, obviously, just for some nice cheap damage. It's not actually done as much as I thought, but I was really expecting Mach Punch to kill it. Somehow he managed to survive on like 1 health, which is pretty unfortunate, but not really anything I could have done instead there. I prefer to keep Ninetales generally in as a surprise for when I can get a Flash Fire boost, but there it's the only thing that I had that could outspeed Porygon Z, and I really needed to take it down. Now his Blaziken is probably going to use Stone Edge or something, but I figured it can't hurt my Slowbro much at all, so I'll bring that in. I may as well Surf, since I haven't seen anything that resists it so far. And it will tempt out another Pokemon, hopefully. Interestingly, he has Slowking. Now that's actually a bit unfortunate for me, since he's more special defense minded, and my Hidden Power Electric didn't even do very much. But I stayed in just to kind of find out what set he was playing, what moves he's got. Anyway, he's Thunder Waved me, which the speed loss doesn't really matter since I'm slow anyway. It just means I can get Parahaxed. Now I've brought in Tangrowth, and he's probably going to switch, so I use Sleep Powder just because that's always a good move to use. And this is another thing where we can't directly hurt each other, but we can annoy. So I got Leech Seed on his Blaziken, which is very nice, because it will drain him, and it's helping bringing me back up to full health. I brought Donphan in, just because I figured he might be expecting Slowbro this time. He took a Blaze Kick, which did quite a bit, but between Leftovers and Leech Seed, he got quite a nice bit back, which was nice. I was actually hoping to knock off Blaziken's Salak Berry there, but I got lucky that he brought this in, obviously hoping to block the Rapid Spin or something, and now he's too weak to make a substitute, so I can just keep knockoffing. Even though it's a weak move, it's doing a fair bit to him, and then I take him down quite nicely, which is good. And now he's brought in Mamoswine. I figured it was going to Ice Fang me or something, and I should be able to survive one, but I didn't really want to risk my Donphan like that. So I'll switch to Slowbro, since I don't think Mamoswine can hurt it. And now we've got a bit of a stall war going on here. I predicted that switch, but unfortunately I got Parahaxed and couldn't do anything. So he's probably going to Thunder Wave again, so I'll jump over to my Tangrowth, since he doesn't really need speed. And And the fact that he switched out last time makes me perhaps wonder he might not have Ice Beam, although he might just have been scared of being slower last time. And then there, I was hoping to knock off someone's item, but unfortunately I get para-haxed. And I get para-haxed again when I try to Leech Seed this guy. And then when I finally do manage to move, he avoids it, and I probably should have stayed in and just kept trying, but I was just aggravated there, and I just couldn't be bothered trying anymore. So I switched out to Donphan. I'll just start EQing him, and then I'll rapid spin his spikes at some point. Yeah, so it's nice that he's not waking up, but really there's not a lot he could do to me. Yeah, so I figure I'll Earthquake once more, and then he's probably going to explode. But unfortunately he does it a turn prematurely, so I don't get to rapid spin the 2 layers of spikes, and I lose my Donphan. So that's not great, really. No, I've sent Ninetales in again, because it's my fastest thing. I was kind of expecting him to switch here, to be honest, which is why I used Hypnosis, just to try and get a counter out of the way. But then I'll just Fire Blast something. And Blaziken takes quite a bit from it, even though he resists it. Now, I was expecting for him to Endure here and activate his Salak, so I withdrew to get a free switch into Tangrowth. And now I jump straight over to Slowbro. I was thinking about going to Ninetales there, but I wasn't sure if he was going to use Blaze Kick or not. And if he Stone Edged my Ninetales, it would have been dead, unfortunately. Now he's obviously going to switch, so I can use the turn to slack off and get some nice free healing in. But unfortunately, I again get paralysed on the switch, which kind of sucks. I'm not really sure what he's going to do. I was expecting another Thunder Wave, so I chanced it, stayed in to slack off. And he went to his Mamoswine, which is quite nice, since I'm pretty sure he can't hurt me. And I get para-haxed again, so I can't even do anything to his Mamoswine. And now he's brought his Slowking in again, and I can't really hurt it. And I didn't know before that he had Grass Knot, so I chanced staying in. Fortunately he does. And at this point I think I was kind of on tilt from the para-hax, because I've got no idea why I was staying in here. I should have just gone to Ninetales or Tangrowth at this point to maul him. So yeah, I've got no idea what I was thinking here. Yeah, so I needed Slowbro to counter Blaziken, but I sacrificed it for some reason, unfortunately. So at least now it means I can get a nice free switch in for Tangrowth or something. Yeah, and now I figured he can't hurt me that much by the looks of it, so I'll just get a Leech Seed on him to kind of drain him, heal me. So Surf, it does more damage than I expected. Then I get para-haxed again, which kind of sucks. And I'll try again. He gets another Surf in. And then by this point I'm actually a bit too weak to benefit much from the Leech Seed anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Now I'll just go for Power Whip just to take it down. But once again para-haxed, which really sucks at this point, because I can't do anything. So now my Tangrowth is pretty much dead, but fortunately I finally managed to get a Power Whip off and take it down. Now he sends out his Blaziken. I wasn't really sure what he was going to do, because I'm on such low health that he might have just used something else to kill me with, rather than risking giving me a Flash Fire boost. At this point I can't actually do anything to him, because he's endured it, got the Salak boost, and now I've just got a chance that he uses Stone Edge and it misses or something. But unfortunately he goes with Reversal, and he finishes with a crit. So, good game Max, well played.